Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the star line by a musician born out of the painful awareness of the human condition. Yeah, I stole that from the YouTube page of a contestant from season 19 of NBC's The Voice, Sid Kingsley. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Absolutely great. Let's go beyond the mic. Sid, how has your tiny hometown of 111 people of Branchville, Virginia, supported you on this journey?
Everybody's reaching out. I feel like there's more people living there now than, there's a bunch of people coming out, a lot of family members I didn't know I had, so it's definitely everybody's been really nice and supportive.
Now, you've been performing since you were in fourth grade. How has singing music on The Voice that isn't jazz help you evolve as an artist?
It's pushing me out of my comfort zone. It's like you get used to playing certain styles of music, and being on this show, it introduces me to different songs that I would have never thought to even in my wheelhouse, and I'm able to actually pull them off. So it's definitely pushing me in different directions.
How has working with John Legend changed the way you respond?
John's a really he's a passionate musician. He's a great arranger. I don't know if it changed how I would approach music or anything like that, but he definitely has great advice, a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of Grammys behind that individual. So just being in his presence, definitely pushes me and helps me grow in different ways, for sure. Now,
Kelly was the one person that didn't turn her chair during the blind auditions, and yet she stole you. How did that make you feel?
Right. Well, she had mentioned that even in the blind auditions when she didn't turn. She was like, I'm probably going to regret not turning. I thought it was obviously my heart dropped when John, had said that Bailey won and stuff, and I was like, it's just that feeling of like, oh no, I'm not on the show anymore. And then, to the joy of Kelly, stealing me, it was a lot of emotions going on there, but I think it's really awesome that I get the chance to work with Kelly now. She's amazing. She's obviously been through this before. She's the only coach that's actually, been through the whole reality singing competition process.
How will you channel this exposure from being on The Voice help you in the future?
This is just, for me, it's another stop on my journey to where I want to be. And this is definitely, like we talked about before, it's pushing me out of my comfort zone and helping me really just grow as an artist and as a musician and showing me things that I didn't know were possible and musically and performance-wise, just, being able to, this show is the first time that I've ever performed without an instrument. It's something to hide behind. So it's pushing me in all kinds of directions, which is great.
How has the pandemic quarantine changed the way you perform?
Well, it's made me even more grateful for this opportunity than maybe I would normally have been, but now it's like the ability to still be able to perform. I'm super thankful for, but it's changed the whole face of music. Like if I wasn't doing The Voice right now, I don't really know what I know. Well, I'd be recording songs for sure, but gigging wise, there wouldn't be anything going on, which is unfortunate. It's changed everything. It's changed the whole landscape for all the musicians that I know, and even from the musicians on the show. It's like just the way we're having to conduct ourselves is not like any other season that they've ever had. So it's definitely changing the landscape, and I don't know if the effects are fully seen yet. So we'll see what happens.
What do you have left to offer in these next rounds of The Voice?
I'm going to try to show a little bit more of a tender side as far as the vocals and the lyrical choices in the song.
How have you and the other contestants adapted to surviving in that quarantine bubble? I feel kind of like, everyone else does with everything. Everybody's kind of on edge, but getting tired of being on edge, that whole like fatigue that's happening. But yeah, we're all, I'm taking things, day by day, not really trying to overwhelm myself, but, we're all, we're all in this together. So yeah, we're definitely, all the contestants are super close and, as close as we can be within 6 feet, but, we're all taking it in stride. And, I think everybody's, nobody's had any freakouts or anything. We're all holding it together, I feel like. Well, time's running out. Time for the Rocky Nate. 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There is no pressure.
Okay.
Favorite blues artist of all time is?
Albert King.
Now, what's the one thing you do that annoys your wife, Gabrielle, to no end?
Oh,
Snoring?
Now, how bad is it? Little or Shake the Walls bad?
It's a little bit. Not terrible. Not sawing wood.
Favorite place in the Blue Ridge Mountains?
Ooh. Giles County.
Favorite keyboard you own?
Korg SB1.
Last place you visited overseas?
France.
If you could perform just one show with a late jazz legend, it would have to be with?
Ooh. Miles Davis.
Where's your favorite club to play?
Bowery Electric, New York.
Regular or chocolate milk?
Chocolate.
He last was overseas in France, annoys his wife with snoring, and would love to have performed with Miles Davis. Sid Kingsley, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Hey, thank you.
And that, my friends, is Beyond the Mic.